Adab. You're listening to the Internet Radio with Dr. Bhagya and...
Artificial.
Okay. Then today it's not a normal day to our show. We are here with the kind-hearted and sweetest person I have ever met.
When we say she's kind-hearted, we mean it. She's basically from Meghalaya, and it is expected that people from there are obviously peace in their minds.
With no delay, I welcome Miss Nisha to the show.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So thank you for the small and nice introduction about me.
Yeah. We are so happy to interview you today.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's start. Asha, so
Yeah.
what was the first thing you love to do when you're so happy?
Actually, when I'm very happy, I used to listen to petty music, and I used to dance into it, and I used to jump around, and I used to play with my friends. So I have no limit for my happiness. When I'm happy.
Wow.
That's happy.
It sounds so nice.
Thank you.
Okay. My question is, what is the thing that you love most in this world?
The thing I love the most, actually, I'm always out of my home.
Okay.
And I would love to spend more time with my family.
Okay.
But I'm not getting that much. So it's been 2 years for me not going home. Yeah, I'm really eager to go home, and the thing I love the most in the world, I wish I could see with my eyes, I could see my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you love your family the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand the pain of missing home. Yeah.
Yeah, even she's a hospital. She's out of her town and studying in Bangalore.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so difficult to have food outside, actually.
Yeah, correct. Because actually before I came to Bangalore, I had a lot of quarrel with my family members.
Okay.
They were really they were really worried, how would you go and adjust there? You don't know anybody, and plus the food is very different from here, and the weather, considering all these things, they were very worried. So I have this determination, actually I faced many problems while going for college, doing my degree. And I said, okay, I'm not getting any chance in Meghalaya, so let me try other states. So I have some of my friends here in Bangalore. They came before me, and some of them are working, and some of them they are studying. So I tried to collect all the information from them, and I suggest them, can you suggest me the good institutions? And then they gave me information of some institutions. And then after that, I was very clear that I should go to Bangalore. And actually, I chose 2 places. One was Delhi and one was Bangalore. And I discussed with my family members, and they were telling, okay, I think it's better for you to go to Bangalore rather than Delhi, because in Delhi I know very less people. So they are telling me, if you go to Bangalore, you have many friends there. So yeah, it's better for you to go there. And then I said, okay, fine. After that, again we had a quarrel, considering all these weather, food, people, and all. And then I did not listen to them. I was quarreling with them. I said, I have to go. So I said, I would not listen to you this time. So I already make up my mind. So I'll have to go. And then finally they let me go.
Okay. So you like our city then?
Yeah. I'm very much adjusted here now. It's second home place for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Instead of telling Asha a sweet girl, we could have told she's a bold.
Yeah, she's very bold. I can't fight in this way with my parents.
Exactly. But then, Asha, you are lucky because Bangalore have so many kind of people.
Yeah. Because when I
It's also not a barrier there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if when I was moving around in Bangalore, I saw many different types of people here. So I was okay, fine. Like it's not difficult for me to adjust here because like other people are coming not only from other states but even from other countries as well.
Countries. Right.
Exactly.
Actually, I feel proud to be Bangalorean now.
Yeah, you should be because like Bangalore is very nice place.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is the very good difference you find between North India and South India?
Um, from my experience, I can say I think people here in Bangalore they are especially for the blind people I would say like they are always ready to help. Like they never hesitate to help a blind person. So this is my experience is that because I'll have to go college and all I'll have to go everywhere by myself. I have nobody with me, so I'll have to move around by myself. So what I find is most of the people here, like majority of the people here, they are always ready to help and they never hesitate. Whenever they see us, they would come and ask like, do you need any help? Or where do you want to go? Or like suppose if you are waiting for the bus, they would ask like where you want to go and they would ask us, do you know the bus number and all. Sometimes they leave their job and all waiting with us. Sometimes they maybe they how to say means they feel like how can we leave alone? So it's better to secure them we'll wait till the bus comes and we'll let her go inside the bus make her sit inside the bus and we can go. So I feel like the helping nature is really good compared to my state itself, Meghalaya. Yeah.
Yeah, these little things will tell us that somewhere humanity is living within us.
And the other thing is the Bangaloreans are more they are more familiar with the blind people and they have this awareness. Yeah. And in Meghalaya they have less awareness. Of course they know that blind people they can read and write. They know all those things, but they have less awareness compared to Bangaloreans.
Asha, according to you, what is the meaning of duty?
Duty personally for me means we have to do it later it will become our habit. Like every day we know our duty, what we need to do. But the other thing it's important how we perform our duty and all. Yeah.
Okay. So as you told beauty, as you told about beauty, I thought of asking you that you like to dress up or groom yourself better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry?
Yeah, sure, you can continue.
Yeah. So duty means we should not wait for others to do. Suppose if it's our duty to do something else, we should not wait for others to do our duty. It's our duty to do our duty, and we should have that responsibility and we have to make sure that we finish our duty and we do the duty on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Asha, tell me,
do you need any assistant or helper with you?
For me, I don't need any helper because I do all my things. I do all the things by myself.
Great.
So, whatever I can, if I have the capability to do, I do by myself. I don't depend on I don't depend on other people. Even at home also, I would be doing all the housework, and I do stitch my clothes by myself. So whatever I can, I try not to depend on others, and I know like what I can do, and I know what I can't do. So if I need somebody's help, yeah, I take it, but majority like I never depend on others.
Okay, great. Bhagya is doing all our work.
Thank you.
Exactly. I don't know few things, what to do and what not to do.
Always getting scolded with mom.
You know that mom shouted at me like hell. And then, Asha,
Yeah.
like, you know, even being like normal, we feel so many things to do difficult. So what was the thing you feel so difficult to do in your daily life?
Difficulties like right now, like I'm not facing any difficulties, but before completing my college, when I was in Meghalaya, like at the time I was like I did my degree there first year, but I was facing so many difficulties because first of all we don't have any volunteers to help me in reading or in dictating me the notes. And the second thing is that I don't get any textbooks, Braille textbooks. Like Braille is the bit where the blind people will read.
Yeah.
So I don't get even that. And the third thing is like, okay, if I get the Xerox notes from my college, like most of my family members, they are dropouts. So I'm the only member in my family who has completed both 10, 12 and like a degree. So I was facing so much difficulties in that. But yeah, so from there I decided like I'll have to go to a place where I can get help or I can get some suggestions what to do with my studies. So finally, I can use like the same problems with a textbook. And the other thing, like I'm not really comfortable with like listening all the recordings and all. So, but like somehow I completed my degree now.
Great. So,
Yeah.
what is the biggest challenge you face in your study life?
Sorry.
What is the biggest challenge you faced in your study life?
Challenge.
Yeah, challenge.
Okay. Yeah, same. Like I would say the books, and I remember like the sixth semester. Like I did not get a single book to study. So I was really worried about that. So I said, oh God, I'm not getting a single textbook for like I did not get a single textbook for one subject also. So I'm like first I was trying to search volunteers like if they have free time they can come and help me in reading or dictating some notes whatever they can like I'll be okay. But I did not get any volunteers also. And after that, somehow, like I have one of my friends. He was my classmate. He also is from Meghalaya itself. So he was getting some textbooks, and the textbooks also they were not properly written because while converting the printed books like into braille books, we need to do some scanning and we need to do some editing and all. So there also he was not getting proper textbooks also. And what I used to do, like I used to call him like early in the morning. Then we used to reach college like around 10:30. And that I with him, like I used to study with him. And as you know, like final year they'll be having afternoon exams. So we would study together like by 10:30 and up till 12, and after that we would go and have lunch, and after that again like no time to do revision also. So like whatever I have studied in the morning, like yeah, I would try like I would remember all those things and write my exam. So yeah.
Okay, Asha. Like we have went so much serious, I guess. What are the problems? What are the difficulties? Okay, tell me one thing. Suppose if you
Okay.
wake up in the next morning with no disabilities, with a normal, what is the first thing you do?
The first thing that I would do, like, I would see my parents' face first of all,
Okay.
and after that, then yeah, I'll start to do the daily work. Then I think the first thing I would do, like, I would see my parents' face.
Such a
Yeah.
girl she.
Yes. So, what is the most preferred entertainment stuff you prefer?
It would depend for me because, like, I love music. And at the same time, I love playing outdoor games. Like, I just running around, jumping around, or teasing myself also is my hobby. So I used to keep myself busy in that. So what I used to do, like, I used to tease my friends. So like when I'm teasing them, like they'll be, and like when I tease them, they will start to play, and from there we'll like carry on how to play and all. So yeah, first of all, like mostly I love music. I really love my music. Before it was one of my aims, becoming a musician or singer. But the dream did not come true. Yeah,
We hope it should come true.
Yeah.
Jovi,
Yes.
why can't we ask Asha to sing a song?
Yes, we have to. Come on, Asha, give us some good song.
What song you like? Would you like to listen, like Hindi or like English?
Anything.
Your singing
Anything.
song is enough for us.
Yeah, like to hear from your voice.
Okay, I would sing. What song shall I sing? I think I should sing All That I Want. I think it's by Westlife something, and I don't know. I forgot the band. Okay, so I'll sing All That I Want. All that I want in my life is the feeling of peace deep within me, truly. I took the chance, I let go. I promised myself that it wouldn't scare me. There is treasure that I know. Now I can see it so. Cause I find out what I dreamt of, and I look it up. And at this very moment, what I want is good as found out what was missing, and I look it up. And at this very moment, what I want is good as God. Yeah.
Wow.
God.
I'm just stunned actually.
Thank you.
Wow. Actually, world is missing a good singer if they don't make it to sing.
Thank you, Jovi. How nicely you sang the song.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's like hearing a recording.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, Bhaja.
Asha, let me ask you something interesting.
Okay.
If you get a chance to sing something in India's government for women's safety,
Okay.
do.
I don't personally, what I feel like the first thing we should do is like try to change the mindsets of people, because like every day if you listen to the news, like you can't believe like the VIP people like commenting the how to say, like the pathetic comments about the woman, or you can say the women VIP they in the parliament. So, and not only the VIP and the other people, because like somewhere down the line, I think people are not like they did not change their mindset about women. Like they are like if anything, like if any crime happened to a woman, like they would put the blame on woman because she was doing like this and she was wearing like this, so it's happening like this. So I think first of all we should try to change the mindset of the people. What I feel personally.
Right, right.
People
Yeah.
so ready to judge women so easily.
Yeah. They are always judging the woman, like they are not trying to see what the other side, what the other opposite gender is thinking about the woman before committing a crime. And the last thing what they would do, like finally put the blame on the woman itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Asha, there are less facilities we see in northeast states, right?
Yeah.
I find government is less bothered, or the problems what you people face are less bothered by media also.
Yeah, correct.
So, what do you want to tell to the public? Like, what problems actually you face?
I think in Meghalaya itself, like we have really very less schools for the visually impaired people. Here, and after that, I think they should. I know, like it's really good to have an inclusive school, but I think they should give more preference to the differently able people because like even in my school before they were accepting only like they were taking admissions only for the visually impaired people, but now they converted into inclusive school. Like it's good that they are doing the inclusive schools, and I feel like when you are doing the inclusive school, the teachers are giving less preference to the visually impaired people, and they started to take more admissions with the sighted students. So I think this should go hand in hand, and there should be equality in that. And I think the government should concentrate in this field by giving good facilities and by giving like good opportunities to the visually impaired people. Because even visually impaired people, they are really, really talented. And only if you give the opportunity to show their hidden talent, then the real hidden talent would come out into the world, and all the people can recognize them. Like, okay. Like even the visually impaired people can do all these things. So yeah, I feel like the government should extend their helping hand towards differently able people and give them more opportunities.
Okay. We hope government would do this very soon.
Sure. Because what I tell you, like even this yesterday itself, I got a call from one of my juniors. Like she really keep in touch with me, and she was telling like, can you give me suggestions? What can I do? I said, what happened? She was telling like, I'm really facing problems regarding studies. So I said, what happened? She's telling, see, we are asking for the textbooks, and our principal is telling us to pay for the textbooks. And I agree. Like the braille papers are really expensive. But she was telling like for one textbook we need to pay 5,000 rupees. So in my time we used to get free textbooks. And I was telling like, are you not getting any notes from the teachers? Like she was telling like some subjects are getting notes and some subjects are not getting notes. So that's why we are really in trouble. We don't know what to do. So I said it's okay. It is because some of them they are from poor family background. Like they can't pay 5,000 per book. So suppose if they have let's say from 5 subjects, if they are getting notes for 2 subjects, but what will happen for the 3 subjects? So without getting notes and without getting textbooks, like it will be really hard for them to attend the board exams. So I said, okay, like if the principal is not agreeing, and like she agreed, like if you only pay 5,000 for the security of the book, then only we can provide you with the textbook. So she was telling like I cannot pay the 5,000 rupees for the textbook. So I told her like okay fine, you can find like you can talk to the teachers who are not giving notes, at least they can help you. So I think still the books are the main problems, I think, till now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Asha, what are the things you feel difficult in your daily life in the society?
Difficulties in my life would be again the mindset of the people. Because see, my family members, they would understand me better because I'm staying with them. They see me every day and they deal with me every day. Fine for them. Like I would tell you, my family members sometimes they forgot that I'm visually impaired person. So, so I'm just like in just a joke, like sometimes I used to joke with them, like remember that I'm like I am a visually impaired. So in a joke, and but yeah, again the mindset of the people, I think like some people they are thinking like visually impaired people can't do anything, and especially in my state, visually impaired people can't move around freely like here in Bangalore. And like if we try to move around by ourselves, like sometimes we'll be falling on the drain or something would happen to us, they would directly scold us like, why are you walking around? You know that you can't see, but why you are still walking around? You can't take anybody with you. So like instead of getting some help from them, like we would get some scolding from them. So I think it's really like hard for the visually impaired to move around, like if the people are behaving like that. And the other thing is like some people they are scared to talk with the visually impaired people. So this I experienced by myself in college itself. So like a bunch of girls will be standing together and they'll be talking, laughing, blah blah blah. They'll be talking, and suddenly if we go and like we'll be just saying, "Excuse me," like some of them they would just run away without replying or without stopping us. They would not reply. They would not respond to us like yes, like they would not say only yes also. The moment we say excuse me, they would run away. And some people like I don't know whether they want to help or they don't want to help. Like they would respond to us by saying yes. Then like if we ask like can you help me in doing this and like they would suddenly tell sorry we can't do this like this like I think maybe I don't know what this is what is going on in their mind before because the moment we say excuse me they would run away and they were not ready to help us. But some of them they were really nice and they were always ready to help us. So I think especially this message should go out to the Meghalaya people. I think they should not behave rudely with the visually impaired. And I would still get like if my friends are calling, then they would tell me the story like, hey, do you know when I went out today, this thing happened to me. So I missed the way and I asked some people to help me, but they were not ready to help me. And they were telling like that. I said, oh, cool. It's like that is not a new thing for us. So I think we'll have to find our own way. I think I used to tell them.
Yeah. I hope a few people will change with your words.
Yeah.
Okay, Asha, you have told about people try to help you sometimes. So few people they will be thinking that they should help, but they don't know how to do it in the right way.
Yeah.
So what is the best way you can say that this is the right way to approach a disabled person for a help?
That's a good question actually. I think first of all they should ask the exact they should ask the for example for me if they want to help me, so they can ask me what exactly help do I need. Then only if I tell them the specific help, like the exact help what I need, then only they will be able to help me. And the other thing is that like some people they want to guide the visually impaired people, but they don't know how to guide them. So I think in this, I think the visually impaired people should tell them, like, hey, this is not the correct way to guide the visually impaired people. You can guide us in like in this way, or not only in guiding, like in holding as well. So suppose if the person is not holding the visually impaired person in a right way, so the visually impaired person can tell the other person who is ready to help, like the visually impaired person can tell like, yeah, you can hold me like this. This is the correct way to hold me. Because this is my experience. Like some people, yeah, they are ready to help me, but especially in guiding. So what they did, instead of holding me from my hand, they would hold my stick. So this is not the correct way to guide me. Because if you hold my stick, then how would I walk? Because that stick is like it's like my eyes. So with that stick, I'll be able to know, like I'll be able to know what is there in front of me. Like if the steps are there, like I know that I should climb or get down from this step. So if the person is holding my stick, then how would I walk? So that is not the correct way to guide me. So instead of holding my stick, I should tell that person like, see, you should not hold my stick. Then I should give some brief explanation. And then maybe some people they would not they will know, like, okay, the stick is those like if a person is holding a white cane, that means he or she is a blind. So they might not know that, but they don't know what is the real work of the stick. So I should tell them, like, if you hold my stick, actually we are using the stick for walking and all, to find out what is there in front of me or what is there left right of me. So this is not the correct way. Instead of holding my cane, you can hold from my hand. I should give them the proper guidance. Yeah.
Yes, Asha, it's been such a, you have changed the perspective. And we are really thankful to you for spending this precious time of yours.
Thank you so much for first of all, I think this is a very good interact session. I will not say an interview, like I would say, like even you you are trying to find out some information from me, like especially with, like how would the visually impaired people feel about themselves. And yeah, I think this is a very good work that you are doing. Hats to you.
Thank you. And Asha, I have a last question to ask. So, what is the one thing everyone should know about people living with disabled person? They should understand.
I think they should know that even the differently abled people can do the same things, what the other people can do. So I think that is the thing they should keep in their mind, or they should remember, because I'll tell you, lots of differently abled people, they are really, really successful in their lives in spite of having disabilities in them. So they should not have that stigma, like they can say, oh, they are differently able, they can't do anything. I think this should go out of the mind of the people.
Okay. I hope this will make at least few people to get awakened.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly, Asha. There are people who are differently able, but then they have success in many things. They became doctors, engineers, musicians, dancers, etc. So many things were there.
Correct.
I wish this kind of thinking or perspective people's mind could change.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And also, we didn't ask you what is your goal that you have to do.
Actually, when I was in school, like my like would be diverted, because if I will see some other things like, oh, I should become like this. So for example, I was having the aim like of becoming like a musician or a singer, and then the second thing was like I would be like I would be very good in sports, because I'm very good in sports since my school days. So I'm thinking like I will be a very popular sports person from the differently able people. And then right now, like I'm thinking, I think I should stop all these things. Like I know it will not go anywhere. So what right now my aim is like helping the poor and needy people, and especially the people who are suffering with who are having heart diseases, and not only the heart diseases, but like people who are having the other diseases, like the other fatal diseases like leprosy and HIV and all those fatal diseases. So I want to work with them. Yeah, this is my aim.
Have such great things to do. And I hope you reach everything you need.
Thank you.
I'm just thinking, what is I'm doing in my life?
Actually, becoming a radio jockey also was one of my aims.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I used to do actually I got some opportunities to participate in All India Radio in Meghalaya itself. Like when I was a kid, like I got opportunities to cite a poetry or to sing in the All India Radio. And the first thing I started earning money was from All India Radio itself. So my teacher, one of my teacher, I think she was taking both science and English at the time. So she was working as a news reader in All India Radio also. And we used to have this program, Eastern Youth Program, yeah. So I got to participate there also, and I started to earn money. Like the first money I was earning, like it was 500, and I was very happy
Because it's your money, your hard work.
Yeah.
So and again, then slowly I was thinking, oh, maybe I should become a radio jockey. Maybe I was thinking that.
But then see, you got a chance to get interview in radio.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and I'm really glad you are giving me these opportunities.
Yeah, and we are super happy that so nicely and so happily you spoke with us.
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And I really feel happy.
Even we feel very happy. Actually, at the beginning, we were thinking, okay, how to start, but then with the end, it's like so inspiring and happy. It's a good thing, the good vibe what we are getting from you.
Okay. Actually, this is the same with me. Like I've been interviewed many times, like for my school days. But still, I'm having this nervousness. Like I'll be worried. Oh, what questions they'll be asking me? Like how would I answer to them? How should I answer to them? So I was really nervous, but I'm really glad. Like you people are making me comfortable.
Thank you. We are glad that we made you comfortable.
It's been such a wonderful talk with Asha, and the words she spared with her heart are so inspiring. I'm super happy to have her in the show and to introduce her to all of you. Differently abled are more equal to us. People's perspective should change at least after listening to Asha's inspiring memories.
Exactly, Bhagya. I agree with you. Everyone is successful with their hard work. People, instead seeing the physical structure of a human, they need to learn how to respect each other. And I wish differently able people get more support from Indian government and they rise like a sunshine. This is RJ Jovi signing off.
Signing off, RJ Bhagya.
ನಿಲ್ಲದಿರು ಓ ಸಾಧಕನೇ, ನಿನ್ನ ಗೆಲುವು ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ಕಾದಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ಸಾಧನೆಯಿಂದ ಖರ್ಚಿಸು ನೀ, ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ಗು ನೀ. ಹೇ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಪ್ರಧಾನ, ಸಾಧಿಸು ನಿನ್ನ ಆಟವ, ಗೆಲುವು ನಿನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ. ಹುಡುಕು 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 ಹುಡುಕು, ದಣಿದು ಕರಗಿ ಹೋಗೋವರೆಗೂ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹುಡುಕು. ಹುಡುಕು ಹುಡುಕು ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯಿಂದ ಹುಡುಕು, ಹುಡುಕಿದರೆ ಸಿಗುವುದು ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಬೆಳಕು. ನೀ ಮಾಡೋ ಯುದ್ಧ ನಿನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತ ಹೋರಾಡು, ಆ ಯುದ್ಧಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನೇ ಗೆಲುವಿನ ಮಾರ್ಗ ತಿಳಿದುಕೋ ಧೀರ. ಹೆದರಬೇಡ ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಡ, ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರನಂತೆ ಬೆಳಗು. ನಿಲ್ಲದಿರು ಓ ಸಾಧಕನೇ, ನಿನ್ನ ಗೆಲುವು ನಿನಗಾಗಿ ಕಾದಿದೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ಸಾಧನೆಯಿಂದ ಖರ್ಚಿಸು ನೀ, ನಿನ್ನ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ಗು ನೀ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಜೀವನ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಪ್ರಧಾನ, ಸಾಧಿಸು ನಿನ್ನ ಆಟವ, ಗೆಲುವು ನಿನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ.
Hello, Namaste. You're listening to the Innoite Radio with Ajay Bhatia and Ajay Jovi. Welcome. Welcome to another great day. Yes, I'm absolutely calling it as a great day because the guest we have today is such an inspirational story, has such an inspirational story behind him. He ran kilometers for the marathon. He climbed Mount Elbrus, highest peak of Europe. He climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and whatnot. If I start saying his achievements, I'll be speaking. But then he has achieved his place in High Range Book of World Records. He has awarded by Bharat Pratibha Puraskaram. He also get a place in India Book of Records. With no delay, I proudly welcome Mr. Shekhar Gaur to the show. Welcome you, sir.
Hi.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so shall we start the interaction, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the first question I like to ask is, so what is the things that you love most in this world?
Obviously, they're my parents.
Okay. So, and we also want to know what is the thing you love to do when you're so happy?
While doing cycling and mountaineering and adventure.
Okay. So what is the purpose of choosing sports as your motivation, sir?
See, why I'm choosing sports, because many people are struggling with their disability, so disabled persons cannot participate in any sports. So I want to be a role model for the physically able person. So that's why I chosen sports.
Okay.
So that I started running and cycling, mountaineering, and swimming, badminton.
Okay.
Yes, sir, you have made such an achievement. And then, sir, when you started these things in early days, have you faced any problems?
Yes, I faced many problems.
But then how you got motivated, sir? Like, we give up very easily, right? So how
Yeah.
you got motivated?
So the thing is, if you love whichever you're doing work, you can.
Yeah.
So that I maintain in my life because those are my dreams.
Yes.
So dream, however, how many ups and downs in our life, just reach your goals. That is my motto.
Okay, great, sir.
According to you, what is peace of mind or happiness?
When I achieve my goals.
Okay.
So, for example, I went to Khatungla, was highest motorable road in the world, Khatungla Top. When I went there, that was my first experience in my entire life.
Okay.
So this type of memories in my life. So when I went there, I feel so happy.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Do you really need any assistant with you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet till now.
Okay, sir.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any events in your daily life that you really want to avoid?
No.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So, let me ask you a question which is really interesting. If you wake up next morning without any disability, what will be the first thing you will be doing?
It's a difficult question because I'm a normal person. I'm not a normal person. So I couldn't imagine. Because nowadays, many people are they have everything, but they are not utilizing their present. How can I tell you? Because now I lost my head and I leg and hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the thing is, I lost main weapons in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to fulfill it without those. So I have to work hard for that. So normally a general person, what they do, I have everything. Why should I do work and all this? My parents are there. Why should I do? I have to enjoy. The things like that only. Because I came from that situation.
Okay, so sir, you told about this parent support and all. So you have achieved very tremendously. So what is there might be someone behind you for supporting? I think so. So if there is a person, can you tell about them, sir?
So I don't want to mention one single person because.
Okay.
So in time, whoever supported for my achievements, so everyone is same, like my parents.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to mention all the names because everyone included in my achievements. Everyone played this role in my life.
Great, sir.
So, what is your main goal in your life, sir? Already you have achieved so many things. Other than this, what you want to do still?
Aim is Mount Everest.
Oh.
And after that, one more big achievement, one more big dream after Mount Everest. I want to visit Angkor Wat temple, which is Cambodia, which is world's largest Hindu temple. I want to go by cycle.
Okay. Great, sir. All the best.
Thank you. So I observed a normal person, they won't think to do something miracles in their lives.
Exactly.
Yeah, sir.
I observed a lot in many persons.
So we found you are the follower of Vivekananda, is it right?
Yes.
Okay, so can
My
you...
journey has started from there only.
Okay. Can you share the best thing that you found about him, according to you?
So I believe one thing, just be relaxed and think positive and put your goals and work for hard to achieve goals.
Okay.
We're really happy to listen such words from you, sir.
Yeah.
And you have so much of positivity around you.
Thank you. Because I don't have any other options. I have to do something. I have to do something more than crossing my limits. I did already.
Yes, sir.
But many people fail to take it in a positive way, even after many years also. That's the thing, sir. That is very good in you.
Yes, sir. Like, people call with different terms like disabled person, something. And they use so many terms. According to you, which term would you prefer, like, calling?
So I couldn't say anything about it.
Okay.
So disabled, we have the best meaning in like this. I am able. I'm not disabled. I'm disabled. I'm an able person.
Yes.
And the thing is, disability only for body, not for mind.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what is the most preferred entertainment of yours?
Obviously, cycling.
Okay.
Okay, do you watch movies?
Yes.
Which kind of movies you like the most?
I do adventurous movie and thriller movies.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Like underwater movies and sky movies.
Oh.
Full of
To improve
adventure.
my language.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are the worst thing you find in media, television affecting differently abled person?
So the thing is, we never get any good opportunity to do all these things as a normal person. I found in our government and all these things. Even now, even media also want they need something special.
Okay.
So always they want something special. Until they will not publish.
Okay.
But in my point of view, many people have covered my stories and all. But they supported me a lot.
Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
And people or society, they will be commenting or do jokes, okay, on differently able people. So
Yes.
you want to give, are you okay with it, or you want to give any message to them?
Just smile and move. If they say anything, if they whatever they said, if they comment and nothing, anything, just smile and say in front of him and just move.
Okay. Avoid negativity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they will not support you any single they will not support you in entire life. So your entire life you should survive yourself. Nobody will help you.
Yes.
Okay. So
You have your own opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you mentioned about help, nobody will help. So I like to ask, there is many people who like to help the differently able person. They will be having some willing, but they don't know how to approach it in a right way. So can you tell them how to approach in a right way?
See, nowadays what we are facing, the many organizations are open. We are doing such things like this. They are not they're not reaching correct people in the society, correct needy people.
Yes.
So my suggestion is, for example, me only. I'm suffering with last 2 months after with my leg pain. Like I lost my which I was wearing my artificial leg. It was cracked. So I'm searching in which organizations I work for. Organization I've been some corporate offices. So I'm requesting everyone, but they're not willing to pay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So in normal situation, we couldn't find any proper help. We couldn't find any proper helpers.
Yes. Sure. If something is wrong with your body, with our body, it obviously affects us through mind also. We get frustrated and we get depressed. We'll not be okay. Mostly negative things will impact us more.
Yes.
So have you gone into that kind of phase and how have you overcome it?
So I don't know. It's all depends on my mental feelings. If you overthink on some matter, it will be like poison. Just if you think, think about that thing. Just leave it. If you, however it happens, it happens. It won't repeat again.
Yeah.
Happens, it won't come back also.
Yes.
So forget about it and start your new things.
Okay, great, sir. So, what are the things you feel difficult in your daily life in the society, sir?
No. Sometimes I feel if I have a leg, at least if I have a hand, I can do better job in my life to survive better life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I'm a right-handed writer, so I lost my main weapon, that right hand. I tried after losing my hand to left hand. Yeah.
Okay.
So we know that India has been more youngsters, and we also know we are getting less productivity from them. So do you have any kind of message or to tell for them?
Yes. Actually, the young people, they don't know their willpower. They are not willing, they are not ready to show their power. When the power will come out, if you suffer, that time only that the willpower will come out. So every time will not come. Every time, don't wait for the opportunity. Just you create an opportunity and work for it. And main thing is the young people are losing their lives without any reason. So I'm telling about them. Just before you're attempting suicide, just think about your family, because they're only your life. They're given you life. You don't have any rights to attempt suicide.
Right.
Just live it.
are the stigmas or myths people have on you and that makes you feel really funny? There will be stigmas or myths of people on you or people who are actually differently able that make us feel very funny. It will be very funny when we hear about it.
The last question, sir. We don't want to take much time of yours. What was the one thing everyone should know about people living with disability?
Nobody in the disability what they feel, nobody will ask you to help me like this and to help me for all these things. So just you only know the situation if they need help, and just go and help for them. Just they need your help. Until unless they won't request you.
Okay.
I mean, it's such a great honor to speak with you, sir. You have created such a positivity in us.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much for your patience and time, sir. We are really inspired by you. Thank you so much. Keep inspiring people, sir.
Sure, I will.
Thank you. It was great interacting with Mr. Shekhar Goud. Such an inspiring and positive soul, isn't he? Just accepted and fought all his bad days and proved himself the real meaning of specially able person. Only because differently able people are lesser in number than normal people, we see them different. But actually they proved true to the lines, being imperfect is perfectly alright, and breaking all their barriers and reasons, moving forward with their chin up. So all they need is our empathy but not sympathy. Happy Disability Day for all specially able rock stars. This is RJ Jovi signing.
And signing off, Arja Bhagya.
వసంతమేది వరించినాదు అదే విజయం తీరే వరాన్ని కోరే నీ పయనంలో ముందుంది ఆశల దారే వసంతమేది వరించినాదు అదే విజయం తీరే వరాన్ని కోరే నీ పయనంలో ముందుంది ఆశల దారే రేపటి గెలుపుకు రూపమే ఓటమేరా వేకువ జాడను వెతికే మెరుపైరా వసంతమేది వరించినాదు అదేర విజయం తీరే వరాన్ని కోరే నీ పయనంలో ముందుంది ఆశల దారే చినుకైనాలే మేఘాన్ని ఆపేనా ఎవరైనా వెనుకడుగేయక శిఖరాన్నే చేరాలో ఏమైనా నీ కలలను చూపేనా కనిపెంచిన అమ్మైనా నీ కలతను చెరిపేనా సృష్టించిన బ్రహ్మైనా నీకే సాధ్యం వసంతమేది వరించినాదు అదేర విజయం తీరే వరాన్ని కోరే నీ పయనంలో ముందుంది ఆశల దారే రేపటి గెలుపుకు రూపమే ఓటమిరా వేకువ జాడను వెతికే మెరుపైరా లేచే కెరటాల ప్రతిబింబం బ్రతుకేగా నడిరాత్రినే దాటందే ఉదయం చిగురించదుగా ఆ నింగిని తాకేలా సంధిస్తే నీ బాణం తన పరుగును ఆపేనా ఎదురయ్యే అవరోధం గెలుపే తథ్యం వసంతమేది వరించి రాదు అదేర విజయం తీరే వరాన్ని కోరే నీ పయనంలో ముందుంది ఆశల దారే రేపటి గెలుపుకు రూపమే ఓటమేరా వేకువ జాడను వెతికే మెరుపైరా వసంతమేది వరించి రాదు అదేర విజయం తీరే వరాన్ని కోరే నీ పయనంలో ముందుంది ఆశల దారే